We've all had a bizarre amount of change in our life in the last few years. I think that's my point. I've had a particularly massive amount of change in my life in those last few years. About 3 years ago, I managed to leave a really long relationship, about a decade long, and that is easier said than done, isn't it? Because after that amount of time, everything's tangled up with them, isn't it? My living situation was tangled up with him, finances tangled up with him, I'd had a kid with him, leaving him also involved leaving my sexuality as I then knew it, social life tangled up with him, work stuff tangled up with him. Still, I managed to leave a 10-year relationship. Why can't I leave a WhatsApp group? If it carries on like this, eventually I'll be in every single one. I couldn't get over how much dating had changed. I mean, obviously, it was like between 9 and 10 years. Of course, it's going to change a bit, but there were still some big surprises. I didn't expect, for example, it to go 100% online. Obviously, things are getting more technological, but I didn't know it'd go 100% online. Some of you are so young, you won't understand why I find that shocking. It's because in the olden days, if you met your partner online, you were a freak. And now it's the law. It's the actual law now. It's the only place you are allowed to meet someone. You are not... Now, if you approach someone who's physically there, young people, IRL, if you got to a stranger who is there, not 3D printed, they're physically there. If you go up to them and go, hello, please may I fancy you, and that is how you do it. They're allowed to phone the police. And the police go, you did what? You perv! Get online, you monster! Yeah. You got to get online now. You got to get online. You got to have a whole CV of yourself on there. You got a whole exhibition of photographs of yourself looking sexy during hobbies. You got to choose from 9 million identities at a time where it feels more loaded than ever before. What identity you choose, because it feels like you're choosing a tribe for the whole of the rest of your life and never. It's minefield online dating. So many problems with it. Problem number 1: fibbers. I didn't do any lying on my online dating, not because I'm a good person, because I realised too late. It turns out I've accidentally already given away every single fact, truth and secret about myself I've ever had in every single bit of stand-up, podcast and interview I've ever done. You might think, so what? Right, but look, I've been doing stand-up for 15 years. What's mad is it's only in the last sort of 18 months that I've looked around and gone, I'm not sure all the other stand-up comedians are actually telling the truth. I did think we had to. And I have fucked this hard. I did a show recently where the producer said to me, we'll have a website to go with this show, like a web page for your episode. Can I take information we need from your Wikipedia? And I was like, well, I haven't got one. And he was like, you have. Worse than that, it's 100% accurate. I don't think it's making the world a better place, is it either? That people are constantly shitting out really personal information that nobody asked for, does it? Does anyone feel nourished to find out that we've all got access to every single person's every thought, opinion and feeling thanks to social media? We all want a peek behind the curtain, don't we? Want a little peek behind the curtain of everyone else's lives? I never got the memo to buy any fucking curtains. And I've only got myself to blame. I did a podcast recently where under absolutely zero duress, I admitted to a very long childhood crush on Gandalf. I used to fancy such old men. Gandalf, how the fuck do you explain that? I don't even mean the talented actor Sir Ian McKellen. I fancied the fictionally ancient wizard, Gandalf. How the hell do you actually explain that? I suppose I did lose a granddad very young. That particular joke is a test. And if you liked it, you're my favourite. So many problems with online dating, so many problems. Dick pics, ugh. Disgusting that that's still an issue in 2023, isn't it? Thousands of people every single day getting sent a pic of a dick that they haven't asked for every single day. That is rank that that's still going on. If you're someone who's got a dick thinking, I wonder if the stranger wants a pic, these days, probably err on the side of no. got women friends in comedy. I've got women friends that these are clowns. These aren't people who are sexy for a job. They get upwards of 20, 30 dicks a week. That is rank that's still going on. I can't believe worse than all of that. More wrong than all of that. Why have I never got one? That is not an invitation.